Today I wanted to do a review and swatches of the Better Together palette, the Kat Von D and Too Faced collaboration palette. This is the box that it came in. It looks beautiful. It's gorgeous, and I really love the way the box is. I know it's ridiculous, but I love packaging. Any kind of packaging that looks amazing, I'm just gravitated towards. Ever since they told on social media, they announced that they were gonna collaborate, I was just keeping my eyes open. I wanted to buy this right away, and this is a limited edition, and they collaborated together. I love Kat Von D's products, and I love Too Faced, so I just thought it was a great marriage and great collaboration, so I wanted to get my hands on it. There's two sides to this palette. One is the Kat Von D side, and one is the Too Faced side. The Too Faced side comes with the full-size mascara, Better Than Sex mascara, and the Kat Von D side comes with the tattoo liner. It's in black liner. And so this is how the packaging, the back of it looks like. So this is just the box, but this is what I'm really in love with. Actually, when I opened it, I thought in person it looked a lot smaller than I thought. In pictures it looked much bigger. So I thought it was going to be bigger for some reason. The heart separates, which is really cool. I love them. There's a magnet between them and they attach together. It's so cool. I just love this. I just love it. Okay, I know that you want to see what's inside, of course, but just had to show this. This is so beautiful. All the detail work. So when you open it, the Too Faced side has 6 shades in them, in the palette, and on the Kat Von D side there is 6 shades as well. In the Kat Von D side there is 3 matte shades. These 2 and this one are matte shades, and then these 3 are satin shades. I am so in love with this red. When I saw this red, I said, oh my god, I need to have this red. It looks so beautiful. When you swatch it, when you put it on, it looks incredible. Okay, so when I swatched it first, I had my initial thoughts were this white one, which is called BFF, and this one that's called Lovely. These two swatch really buttery and pigmented. This one is a very beautiful gold shade. The name of this one is Friendspiration. This is just swatches really pretty. It swatches very buttery and smooth. Then we go on to this shade, which is called Heart of Gold. It's a green with gold undertone to it. It's a lighter green, which it complements these other colors really well. And then we have this shade on the bottom that's called Better Together. This one was a little bit patchier. It's swatched a little uneven, but it's still a nice shadow. It's just it was a little bit uneven when I swatched it. This one is called Power Couple. This one has shimmer in it, and when I swatched it, I don't know, for some reason, because it has shimmer in it, maybe, I'm not sure why, but it swatched very dry, and there was a lot of fallout with this one, so I wasn't very impressed with this brown one. I thought that it was a little bit too dry and patchy, so I wasn't really in love with this color, and this color doesn't really do much for me. These are definitely my these 3 shades are my favorite shades out of the Too Faced palette. For the Kat Von D side, these shades were very buttery. The white one is called Por Vida. This kind of a metallic gray one is called Darling. This one is a pretty shade, and it swatches very nicely. This gray is a nice gray, although it seems a little bit patchy, and it didn't really look smooth when I swatched it, and it's I don't know, it's not as pigmented as I thought it would be. It's kind of an okay shade. The black in this palette is really nice. It's very dark, it's very pigmented. It's a true black. I really like the darkness of this, and it shears out to kind of like a charcoal gray, like a very dark charcoal gray, but if you pack it on, you can get really black. This one is called Devotion. The gray one is called Yours. The red in this palette, Swoon, is my favorite shade in this palette actually. And this is the color. It's so pretty. It blends really well. It almost has kind of like a, I don't know how to describe this shade. I really don't, because it's a red, but it has kind of a gold undertone, I want to say. It's kind of like, it's really beautiful. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really pretty. This shade I really had a problem with. This one is called Love Struck. Initially when I swatched it, it wasn't a very, you can even see it in the swatch. It's not, the color payoff isn't that great. And it's a little bit dry. I mean, if I even rub my finger through it without pressing too hard, you should be getting a nice pigmentation, and I'm not getting that. As far as the price point goes, I feel like it was a little bit too much. It's almost like I felt like they paid so much attention on the packaging that some of the shades just, they maybe overlooked at the quality of some of the shades. For $60, I feel like these 12 shades should have been really on point. Like it should have been the kind of palette that I would just be raving about all day long. But unfortunately for me, it didn't seem that way. On the eyes, it translates a little bit better. Like this white and this color, when you swatch them, it's so similar that I feel like they should have replaced one of them with another color. I didn't need two almost white shades in one palette. Why am I having two white shades in a palette when I can have another shade in place of this one? Because this doesn't really need to be there. I feel like this white one, when I swatch it, and you see it, you see it in the swatches, it's so similar that one of them could, I mean, this one is a little bit more beige and this one is very, very white. But I feel like one of them could be replaced with something else. I mean, I don't know. Is it just me? Do you guys think the same thing? When you see the swatches, does it seem like you would want another color instead? I mean, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are. That was my thoughts on this palette. I wish that it was 100% as far as quality of the shadows. The eyeliner, of course, you know, Kat Von D's eyeliner, the Tattoo eyeliner is a really nice eyeliner. It's very black. And the Too Faced Better Sex mascara is a really nice mascara. But I feel like they threw that in there because they wanted to justify having to pay $60 for a small palette that only has 12 shades. So I feel like it was just kind of like, oh, well, can we charge people $60 for this small? Would anybody even want to buy this? Let's just throw a mascara and eyeliner in there to, you know, justify the price. For me, I feel like it was okay. It was an okay palette as far as quality of the shadows go. As far as the collaboration and the packaging and everything, A+. But for me, the quality of some of the shadows lacked a little bit. I was hoping to be wowed and get 100% buttery quality kind of, you know, shadows for every single one of them. For $60, I was hoping that I would get everything that I was hoping this palette would be. I love Too Faced. I love Kat Von D. I just wasn't 100% wowed about this palette, and I'm gonna still play around with it. I'm gonna create some looks on my Instagram and show you some looks from it and make it work. I feel like I wanna give it a better shot, but as far as swatching it and trying it on for the first time, there were a few of those shades that I mentioned that were not that great for me. If you have different thoughts about it, if you have tried it and you love it, or if you had the same kind of thoughts as me, just leave a comment below, share it with everyone, let us know what you think, let me know what you think. I want to know what your thoughts are about this palette. And yeah, so I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're going to get this palette, if it's on your list to get, if you are going to pass. Let me know, what are you going to do? I love to hear. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, Happy New Year. I hope that you have an amazing New Year. 2017 is going to be fantastic for you. And I'm really looking forward to this year, spending more time with you and bringing out more videos that you want to watch. So please, if you have any recommendations, if you have any things that you want to see, let me know. If you have any drugstore, because I'm going to be focusing more on drugstore reviews. If you would like to see any drugstore makeup and you want me to do reviews and swatches on those products, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.